Hi, I'm Sam and I'm the owner of websitewrite.co.uk. Now in this video, as you probably guessed by the playlist, I want to talk to you about a particular plugin that I recommend for WordPress. Now I'm a web developer who makes hundreds of websites, and every time I make one there's always a list of about 20 plugins that are just my staple go-to plugins that I have to install on the website because they're so ideal. Now you'll probably be aware that mobile phones account for over 50% of the world's browsing. People are still using desktops and laptops, but not as much as a phone anymore. So obviously it's vital that your website is responsive and has a mobile version of the website that is easy to use, no scrolling, none of this stuff. It's just got everything displayed nicely. That's all well and good, but there are still some plugins that can enhance the user's experience. One of which, if you want them to get in touch with you, is to have a mobile click to call button. Now, for the purposes of demonstration, I've taken it off my own website, but as you can see here, I've got my website, which is great. And how do they get in touch? Hamburger icon and then contact page. Now, what's that? About 3 or 4 different strokes of my phone already just to get in touch. Once they're on the page, then, I found the phone number. I just need to scroll and see if I can copy that text. Can't quite copy it. Hang on, press copy. Now I've got to paste it into my phone app and make the call. Now, some phones make it easier than others. iPhones and the latest Android phones turn something that it thinks is a phone number and turns it into a link that you can click. However, just for the purposes of demonstration, this is an old Windows phone. Still, people browse my website using devices like these and older Android devices, so it doesn't turn it into a link, which makes it just a nightmare. So why would you put people through the rigmarole of having to do that when you can just have a simple click to call button on your mobile phone? And that, all it is just a link at the bottom, a nice button, one click, and they're through to you. Now, this video is going to show you a plugin that you should download, and I'll show you ways that you can slightly configure it to make sure it matches your brand, but it's totally ideal, it's free, and I recommend you get it. Here's how. So here you can see I've logged into the dashboard of my website. Ignore the notifications, I will get around to sorting those out at a later date, but the place that you need to go to is plugins and then add new. Now, once you do this, you'll have the search that comes up and you need to type in mobile call map and then hit the enter button on your keyboard, and then a list of the recommended plugins will appear, the first of which is the one you need. Now, notice it says and map buttons. We'll talk about that later on because this is another great feature. If you're a shop or a place where people are going to be visiting, this is another great feature to have. But click the install now button, and then it'll take between 10 and 15 seconds to install. And then once it's done, you can click activate. So now I've activated the plugin. As you can see, it says plugin activated. So now if we go to our settings menu, you'll see a link here that says mobile call now and map buttons. Now this is the area where we can input all the details. Now I've already got mine inputted already. However, you can here choose which devices you'd like it to be displaying on. So if you'd like it to be showing on something rather bigger than a mobile phone, like a large phone or a tablet, you can select or deselect them there. Very, very simple to do. Also, the background color of the bar itself, you can pick with the color picker here, but I've got black for mine. And then the text that actually appears. Now, this isn't the phone number that's being called. This is what you want it to say. So you could just have it saying, call us, but I always want to show the fact that I'm local to people who are in Bournemouth and Poole, where I primarily serve clients. So it's good to have my local area code in there. So that's why I do that. But many people have call me, call us, get in touch. But you can choose your text here and then declare your text color as well as the button color too. Now, here is your phone number. If you regularly take calls from clients abroad, you may want to do your number including the international prefix as well. You can either do it with the 00 or the plus. However, as most of my clients, nearly all of them in fact, are from the UK, I just pop in the number there as well. Now, you'll also notice that there's a button here called directions as well. So if you're a shop or a business, you can then have a button which lists your address, but what it'll do cleverly is actually load up the user's map application for the mobile phone. So if it's on iPhone, it'll be iPhone Maps, Android, it will be the Android equivalent. And what it'll do, it'll guide the person on their phone to where your business is using their map application. So that's fantastic to have. But if you don't want this to appear on there, just get rid of the word directions and that will be that. Now, depending on your theme, you may need to adjust this. Now, the Z index declares the layers and how they appear. So if something is appearing on top of something else, you can adjust Z indexes, which actually will declare which layer is the uppermost layer on the website. Now, sometimes you may have a live chat icon or a back to top button that constantly hovers. So what I would do here is suggest you put in something like 1,000 here. That will declare it to be a higher value than anything else that may be floating on your website, so that your click to call button will always be there and will never be covered by something else. So that's all you need to do, and then you click Save Changes and then all is done. Let's see the result. God, I just noticed how badly ironed my shirt is. I apologise for that. But anyway, this is the result then. So yeah, this is my website, and look at what we've got here. I'm scrolling through the website, but see that lovely blue button at the bottom? That's always going to stay there. So just one click of that, and then yep, it's already on the way. So I'm now calling myself. And there we go. How can you turn down leads by not having a mobile click to call button on the website? If you found any other similar plugins, do feel free to put it in the comments below, and also please subscribe and hit the notification bell, because then any new videos will be alerted to your YouTube and your mobile phone. See, everyone uses mobiles. Until next time, cheers.